It's time for the CakeDrain Show with Drake and Cain.
What's up, CakeDrain Nation?
What's up, man?
Welcome back to the Super CakeDrain Show. So today, since it's another 5 episode, we're doing another top 5.
Yeah.
This time we're doing our top 5 favorite superhero video games.
Because you know, here on CakeDrain, we love video games.
We love video games.
We love superheroes, we love video games, so why not do a top 5 favorite superhero video games?
For sure.
It only makes sense.
Of course.
So you ready to start out number 5?
Number 5, ready to go. 3, 2, 1.
Mortal Kombat
Captain
versus DC.
America.
This is going to be a little goofy.
We're gonna have to rush through our titles.
It may sound like gibberish, but that's okay. You go, why is Captain America your number 5?
Captain America is number 5 because it's a movie game, but it's not a movie game at the same
For
time.
what console?
The one I played it on is the Wii. I really enjoyed it. It's one of the few Wii games that crossed over it's one of the games that crossed over to the Wii actually pretty well. It's a very fun game. It goes into a lot of the villains that maybe you forgot about in the Captain America series that aren't featured in the movies yet.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I really liked the fact that it was the Chris Evans movie characters, but it doesn't follow the movie storyline. It's kind of a side mission storyline kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very immersive control-wise, and it's just a fun kind of game, kind of old school fun feeling video game.
Right.
So where you're just going in as Captain America, fighting soldiers of Hydra, and trying to get to the Red Skull, whatever color he is.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. So it's a lot of fun. Very, like I said, old school fun video game to play, and just all around fun superheroes. So why is Marvel versus DC your number 5?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
DC.
Kombat versus DC Universe. It was really fun because I love the Mortal Kombat games.
Mm-hmm.
And I love DC superheroes, and so it's only natural for me to enjoy this game. It was the game. If you don't remember, it was the Mortal Kombat game that came out before the newer one, so it was the 8th Mortal Kombat game. And I feel like the crossover was really cool. It used the multiverse idea from DC to bring both of these universes together. You know, the backstories, both universes are being merged into one by this villain that's kind of a merge of Darkseid and Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat. Dark Khan is his name. And it's just really fun. It's got an awesome lineup of your favorite Mortal Kombat guys and your favorite DC characters, both villains and heroes. I liked how they did the fatalities for for bad guys, and then brutalities for good guys. It sounds like, brutality sounds worse.
Yeah.
But it was basically just, like Superman beating the crap out of you. It's like a finishing move.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was the last Mortal Kombat game to feature 3-dimensional fighting, which I like the 2-dimensional fighting better, but, it was still interesting. They had the cool transitions of, whenever you would fight, you could go to a different level of the map, and that was interesting.
That was cool.
They had the cool beatdowns and stuff. It was just a fun game overall, and it was great to play as all your favorite characters from this cool matchup.
Both sides.
And it led to the success of that game led to Injustice, right? Which I know we haven't played it yet. Don't sue us.
Don't.
I want to play it. I want to get it, and maybe Cake Games in the future. Post some comments.
I'll be honest, I played it on the mobile version before. It is a really fun game. I would play it on the console just to see how more complex it is. So, it's really cool how more in depth it goes. Alright, so on to number 4. In 3, 2, 1, Lego Marvel Superheroes.
2, Rise of Apocalypse.
Tell me, did y'all catch that?
Right? Oh,
so, why is
X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse
your favorite? And which system? Or is it
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2. I really like this game. I've talked about it before on the channel. It led into games like Marvel Ultimate Alliance and stuff like that were more popular on the 360 and stuff. But I liked it a lot because I felt like it expanded the characters, all of the character selection from the first X-Men Legends, and it was just a much more epic game. Because you could play as all these different X-Men, Because I talked about it in the anti-hero thing.
Yeah.
I mentioned Deadpool. That's how I learned about Deadpool's from that game. So you could unlock him, and then each character had all these different powers that you could upgrade and unlock, and basically you had like a team of X-Men that you would go through missions, and you could switch between the different characters in the game. So it was really awesome. It was a lot of fun, and it's one of my favorite superhero games just because you have a ton of characters. A ton of characters.
Lego Marvel Superheroes is mine. It's for the PS3. I did a review on this game, so I don't want to go too in depth.
Link in the description.
Links down there. But it's a really fun game, like all Lego games are. But also, it's my number 4 because it was a really fun game to play. But like most Lego games, the camera can kind of get in the way, and the split screen is kind of an issue. But it covered almost the entire Marvel universe in one game. You're able to like play as all these different characters. There's different ways to go through levels with different characters. It was a really fun all-around game to do, and also there's all these little inside jokes to like the movie universe and with the characters and stuff like that. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I recommend the game to play. It's really good.
Yeah. Holla.
Yeah.
Time for number 3.
Trace. 2, 1. Spider-Man
Hulk
Ultimate
Ultimate Destruction. I got the long-titled ones.
I've got some long titles too.
So you said Spider-Man for the movie one.
The movie one
adaptation.
for Xbox.
Nice.
Yeah. This one was a lot of fun. It had somewhat of the feel of the original Spider-Man game I played when I was younger. But kind of, again, it's a movie game that kind of follows the storyline, but also has extra little levels in there that go more in depth into the Spider-Man universe. Like you fight Kraven the Hunter, you go up against... who else? Scorpion is in the game. Like a mech'd out version of Scorpion. There's tons of villains in this game and tons of awesome levels. The Vulture. And it was a way to... there was very simple mechanics, but at the same time, there are a lot of variations on it. And all of the bonus like stuff on there were really fun to play.
Yeah.
Like there's one you could play as like Spidey Bowling, where you use web swinging to knock over pins. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why it's number.
I used to play the training like in the ring.
Yeah,
with Bonesaw.
the fighting.
I used to play that for hours.
Yeah.
I remember that game.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction is my number 3 because this is just one of the greatest superhero games in my opinion because the mechanics were great. You know, you had awesome physics, awesome destruction physics. You could just destroy anything in the game, and the upgrade system was really cool. How you upgraded all your powers and just the ridiculous amount of powers that you had. It was just a fun sandbox game during a time when you didn't really have a whole lot of sandbox superhero games for sure. I mean, there was like Spider-Man 2, the sequel to the one that he's talking about, which was the first open world Spider-Man. That one was a good sandbox one, and then you had Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. So I used to play this game forever, for just hours and hours, just smashing stuff. I would play the story occasionally, but generally it was just enjoying the sandbox craziness of it. It was great. Fun experience.
Oh yeah, it's a really fun game. It's awesome.
Right. Number 2.
Number 2. 3, 2, 1. Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
City.
See, we're close.
Yeah, always right there.
So why is Batman Arkham City your number 2?
Batman Arkham City is my number 2 because to me this is the quintessential Batman game. It's the only Batman Arkham game that I've played. Please don't hurt me. I want to play the other ones, just haven't got around to it, but it's awesome. It's got an amazing story, classic Batman story, voices of freaking Mark Hamill as the Joker. Come on,
y'all.
He's got the classic Joker in it. But the story, the mechanics, it took everything that was great about Arkham Asylum and amplified it, made it a little bit bigger, made it open world. There's just a ton of stuff to do. It's a beautiful game. All the content, just everything about the game is awesome. A lot of people are like, hey, this is the best Batman game ever made, if not the best superhero game ever made. And I agree with a lot of those reviews. It's awesome game. If you haven't played the Arkham games, go play them. I want to play the rest of them really, really bad too.
Well, I'll be the one to admit I haven't played any of them. Not for not wanting to. I really want to, but I just haven't been able to yet. So those are on my list of games to get and play.
Yes.
So they will happen in the future. Just haven't yet.
Make it happen.
And reason Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction is my number 2 is kind of the same reason as Kane's. It's a fun, open world Incredible Hulk. It's like the Incredible Hulk game. Because you can go in the storyline, you can follow along with the main storyline, or you can just run around the city and smash stuff. Yeah. And there's so many variations of smashing things. Like you can use items as weapons. You can make a car into boxing gloves.
Yep, that's where they got the idea, people, for the movie.
Yep. Here's the cool thing. Like King just said, the first Hulk movie inspired the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction game. That game inspired the movie, The Incredible Hulk, and that had another game that was very similar. Yep. So it's very interesting. So watch out for the games and stuff like that. They may turn into movies. They may be inspiration for that. And so that's why it's number 2. All the things he said, plus the story that goes along with it, and just the fact that you can smash whatever you want and take out your frustrations of the day on New York City. It's just fun.
That's true. Or a desert town.
Or a desert, or wherever you decide to jump to.
A bunch of Hulkbuster mech suits.
Oh yeah, you can smash all kind of stuff. It's really cool.
Right. Now,
the number 1.
Number 1.
3, 2, 1. Spider-Man. PlayStation 1.
That's right. Holla.
If y'all don't know this game, go out and play it right now.
Yes.
Like, if you don't know this game, then pause the video, go find it, play it, come back when you're done. For everybody else, you know what, this game's awesome. Yep. This was the Spider-Man game.
Yep.
Of all time.
It was.
It's like
my childhood in a video game.
Yeah, you get to play against almost every villain in the Spider-Man universe besides
all the major ones. Yeah.
All the major ones. There's just a fun game. You get to there's little quirks through the whole game.
You got all these different suits.
Oh yeah, and Stan Lee narrates the game. Stan the Man Lee.
Dude, I still got cheat codes memorized for that game.
Ditto. I know. I've got the game at home and I love playing it. Yeah. So on my PS1, it is an amazing game to play. Brings back retro memories, but also it was just it's a really well-made game.
It is.
For the time, it is amazingly well done. One of my favorite moments is with Venom. There's a cutscene where, after you beat up Venom and they're talking about, who's doing all this? And Venom's throwing out all these Marvel superhero names as suspects. Just being a goofball. But that's what made that game awesome, because it knew all the character quirks and kind of amplified them enough to where they were really funny if you knew about it, and if not, you kind of learned stuff through the game.
Yeah, and not to mention appearances by the Punisher, Daredevil, Captain America,
the Human Torch,
yeah,
Black Cat is in there. Oh yeah, and it wasn't just a one way to play a game. It wasn't just you do one thing through every level. They were very complex with dodging with the Rhino, speed, and
the boss battles are great.
The boss battles are intense.
They're really cool.
I have to say, the scariest moment in a video game I've played so far, at least superhero-wise, was the very last level in that game.
Oh, jeez.
Spoiler alert, you get chased by a symbiote Doc Ock, known as Monster Ock, and he wants to destroy you.
Yep. It's a pretty terrifying sequence.
It's insane, because you come towards the screen where you can't see where you're going. You have to go away from it, you have to go back. It's full 3-dimensional movement in vents. So, and with this dude chasing you, and you have to keep distance between them. It's very scary. It's one of the first, I think, horror games I played. It's not even necessarily a horror game, but it was the first scary moment in a game where you're
those moments in the sewer when you're chasing the lizard during that level. Yeah, that was pretty creepy too.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah, the little lizard minions and stuff in there.
They kept just popping up everywhere. It was intense.
It's a good game.
So, if you guys agree or disagree with our list, feel free to comment below and let us know if there's any games that we missed that weren't on our list, and you're like, why isn't this on there?
Let us know your favorites.
Let us know, because and if you want us to play any of these games possibly on a Cake Games episode, maybe. Let us know.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to do that. We'd love to do all of your insights or ideas into these, as well as make sure you guys go check out our buddy D-Rock up in Canada. He's got 2 main channels. The Real D-Rock 1 talks about anything and everything. The guy's just really cool to listen to. And the second one is Wrestling Talk 1. He talks about everything pro wrestling and all that fun stuff. And he's a wrestling referee, so he knows his business.
He does.
He's awesome.
And go check out Drake's channel.
My channel,
Drake the True Snake, where he vlogs about all kinds of stuff, CakeDrain extras, and just his daily life. It's
just
amazing.
A week at a time. And it's one video a week. And special shout out to all you guys who have been supporting both our channels, because CakeDrain Nation is rocking it.
Yeah.
We are proud to call you guys CakeDrain Nation, because we're all one CakeDrain Nation, standing proud, y'all.
And stay tuned to this channel for Super CakeDrain Show, reviews, maybe some cake games, and just some other extra video goodness.
Just extra funness coming your way.
Alrighty, guys.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace out.
And remember,
Peace!
Do you know what my favorite talk show is?
Super CakeDrain Show?
Yeah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.